you know that on the day I fall, I'ma dig a ditch and put myself into a hole. I'ma dance with demons, sell my motherfucking soul. I'ma fire missiles, make a massive size hole. When I break, then I'ma shake my head. Die to start over.
Alright, instead of ending it, that nigga just go mute himself real Alright. And we back in business now. There we go. Everything on quiet, everything set up. I think you know what I'm saying? Oh, what camera's on? Webcam's on. I just close it. Damn. Let's get this shit. Everything good? Y'all can hear me? So cut this streaming for you.
So little did you know that on the day I fall, I'ma dig a ditch and put myself into a hole. I'ma dance with demons, sell my motherfucking soul. I'ma fire missiles, make a massive size hole, and I break. Then I'ma shave my head, diet to start over, paint my nails and lay in bed. Take some Percocet and hope the feeling goes away, but it stays, always stays on the day that I break. I was born into this world and I'm going to watch it end. On the day that I broke in half, I'll reminisce of it again and again. So little did you know that on the day I break, I'ma do a rain dance and some war paint. I'ma say exactly what the fuck I wanna say. I'ma sail a ship that has a hole and then I'll sink to the bottom of the ocean where no one lays. And I listen to a band that no one plays, cause I do not care what no one thinks, and I hope that you can find your way. I was born into this world and I'm going to watch it end. On the day that I broke in half, I'll reminisce of it again and again. Again and again.
Can I play this up? I'll go take it off fucking stream.
I am the devil's son. I paint over my walls, hoping the black will create what I think, and it will blacken it all. Faces in my shadows, is it my mind or is it the drugs I'm on? I can control the hearts I see, so I sleep with rags of chloroform. Getting so high that the drop would surely be fatal. Dangling off the cliff, is it drinking if it has no label? Pushed away on my friends, trying to wash away all my sins. Will I wake up? It all depends. That's how it starts and that's how it ends. All the bridges that I burn will become a castle. All the tables that I turn will make me a driveway. Then I'll walk on it, I'll live in it, I'll sleep in it, then I'll die. The devil's son. I paint over my walls, hoping the black will create what I think, and it will blacken it all. Faces in my shadows, is it my mind or is it the drugs I'm on? I can control the hearts I see, so I sleep with rags of chloroform. Getting so high that the drop would surely be fatal. Dangling off the cliff, is it drinking if it has no label? Pushed away on my friends, trying to wash away all my sins. Will I wake up? It all depends. That's how it starts and that's how it ends. All the bridges that I burn will become a castle. All the tables that I turn will make me a driveway. Then I'll walk on it, I'll live in it, I'll sleep in it, then I'll die.
It's a submission too. Submission. I like that.
We're making Play the best place to grow PC games. Google Play Games on PC is moving into general availability this year with major upgrades. We're expanding support for native PC games with more tools, including a new PC SDK.
Live your biggest life in the new GMC Acadia.
New 2025 Acadia models arriving weekly. Stop by your GMC dealer to make your selection.
Rocket Man is cool. Alright, but let's go. Let's get these reactions going. Shit. I did the fried shit yesterday on the stream. If you, I think the stream is still up too. Damn. Fucking, if you go back, if you go to the stream and shit, and you watch probably the beginning, I'm reacting to a video. Like, I've reacted to a video for like the first minute or something, and that shit was not fucking showing. Bro, I forgot what I was. I was just dazed yesterday. Same shit though, you know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna be probably talking a little bit low today. Bro, I had that bitch queued up and everything, bro. Where the fuck that video at? Do I have to go back to my... I think I'm gonna have to like go back like all the way, like click this shit. I seen some shit I wanted to react to. Man kills roommate. I'm over here using fucking phone. I mean fucking text slang. That's silly. Fucking what was it? Not console. He ain't killed this nigga over console. He killed this nigga over a video game apparently. I seen this on my like fucking what is this page called? Homepage on YouTube. This is the nigga. Like, what is that? An Xbox One? It looks like an Xbox One. Bro, you can get them bitches for 99 cents, bro. Trust me, I know. I got an Xbox One S.
My name is Cecilia. I'm a mom of 2 girls, a psychologist, and I choose to transform my PBC treatment journey with iCurvo.
For people like Cecilia who need more from their PBC treatment,
Shut up.
This is Christopher Swalwell, and he loves playing Mario. Sometimes he will play with his roommate, David.
There's a bunch of old guys, even old guys love video games, but Mario is that shit. I remember as a kid, like all our cousins used to sit there and like play Mario and shit. Mario that shit, but also his roommate. So like it seems like they niggas. I ain't gonna count with you. Me, I live by myself. But like when I was like low-key a teenager, of course I would love to like, you know, that was during the clout house and shit, like the phase shits and everything, you know, living in the house with your homies and shit. Or y'all just pay bills, go to work, and like turn up on the weekends and shit, do some stupid shit. That shit would be fun. Yo, that's basically what these niggas do. These old ass niggas just over here drinking beer, playing Mario and shit. But how do
However,
you kill
this
nigga over a
time
Mario
Chris played
game,
with
bro?
David, he
That's
wouldn't
fucking
walk out
crazy.
of there alive. Because this very game would be the reason David would stab Christopher over 40 times, just hours after this recording.
I made $1 million here. Just this is shit. And I'm dying too, so I don't give a f. Guess
You
you
gotta
got
stay
running
away from
away
these
from.
people that tell you that they don't give a fuck about dying.
I said, I'm not
The fuck they
your
think about
president.
you. Stay away from people.
After David committed his horrifying murder, he would call 911 himself, explaining to police what exactly just happened. David wasn't trying to hide the facts that he committed the murder, but rather claimed that it was done in self-defense. After all, what happened between the initial fight and Christopher's death is unknown. Police would quickly rush to the scene, but nothing could prepare them for what they were about to see.
Yeah, copy. We don't see him. We're gonna go in. We can get into the building. Hold up. Hold up. What apartment again? Police department.
Yes, sir. Are you the one?
Police department.
Cut? Yes,
What's
sir.
going on? You're cut?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who else is here right now?
Dying in the bathroom in there.
Who is?
His name is Chris, as far as I know.
Okay. Ames 93.
He put his hands on me. It's just my best friend on the phone.
Where you just had someone answer the door here at the apartment.
I just needed a witness.
Okay. Do you have any knives on you right now?
No, sir.
All right.
No.
Let me make sure you're clear, okay?
Yes, sir. Please.
Who else is in the apartment with you besides Chris?
Besides the guy dying on the bathroom floor, no one.
Okay. All right.
There's this guy. We're gonna go.
That nigga nonchalant as fuck about the fact that he just bodied a nigga. Super Mario nigga.
We need to check the bathroom. We have somebody bleeding in the bathroom. Get him detained, please.
That's what lack of vagina.
All right, come on. Watch your step. Police department.
Which bathroom is he in?
He's right here. I got him on the floor. Police department. Chris? Chris, can you hear me?
On the floor, police would find a bloodied Christopher with large gash wounds on every visible part of his body. Most horrifying of all was that Chris was on his last breath when officers walked in, even managing to make subtle body movements. However, within seconds of the officer speaking with Christopher, he would pass away.
Chris. Oh my God.
I know I say this all the time though, but think about that shit though, bro. Like when your body die and everything, you know your body shutting down. You losing a lot of blood. Your shit really, your body really fighting. And I know you deep down in your conscious mind and shit. Like even if you conscious or you're not conscious, you still trying to get your body to work. You're fine. That shit is fucked. Like that's why I feel like drug overdoses and like just getting murdered a brutal way, like stabbing. Hold on. Hello? It's just down the street. I need his number. I don't got his number. But Alright. Be back. Nigga still gonna handle business even when I'm doing hobbies. Hey, alright, let's get back to it. But damn, as I was in the middle of saying, your body fighting. Your fucking body fighting and trying to stay alive, and it's like, fuck. Nah, at least when you die of natural causes, your body's still gonna try to fight, or you might be even try to fight, but you can't. But horrific way, that shit is fucked. Horrific way or drug overdose. I feel like drug overdose is probably the worst. You just feel your body tweaking and you can't do anything about it.
Chris, stay still for me. Yep, I'm with him. Chris, I need you to stay still for me. Chris, can you tell me your name? Can you talk to me at all, Chris?
No.
It's all facial. Can't. Facial in the head, yeah. Don't move.
What's all that blood back there?
I don't know what it's from.
It's got a guy and last year from the top of his head. Yeah, well, get him out of here. What do you want? There's a guy in scalp. He's a scalp. That's one.
Okay. You just have to go one there.
Yep. I'm here, Jared.
What's your name?
After they saw the sheer brutality caused by David, officers would rush to detain him before he had even the slightest of chance to cause damage to anyone on the scene.
All right, face that wall for me.
So, let me go ahead and say goodbye to you.
No.
He's right here. Right on the floor.
Let me
Drop your phone. Drop it or put it in your pocket.
time to say goodbye.
He's got blood on him too.
Yes, my foot is split open.
What makes this footage so terrifying is that David doesn't even seem to be emotionally fazed by the whole situation. He just mercilessly killed his best friend, yet he acts like nothing happened at all. Regardless, officers
I don't put it past nobody. I preach looking at people as people. No titles, no nothing. Doesn't matter your mother, sister, brother, cousin. Family do you the worst way. Having title shit doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day, we're just all fucking people. We all have our own shit going on. We all have our flaws. We all have that. Ain't nobody no perfect human fucking being. Besides probably, Jesus, I guess. Jesus. And this comes from God. With no religion, I just believe that there's a higher power. And he helps me through a lot. Or they. Or she. I don't know what they are. I won't know what they are until I come face to face with them.
had a breathless body feet away from them, and with David now detained, all hands went on deck to get Christopher to the hospital as fast as possible.
On your count, Aaron. Hospital. You guys got good count? Wait, who's got the other leg? I got it.
Who's got his left leg?
Jared, grab both legs. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Just go straight down the stairs.
Okay. Keep your hand down. Keep your hand down.
You're right, buddy.
All right. Keep there. Yep.
Here we go.
Go. Going.
Stairs. Going down. Take your time. Take your time.
You okay?
Yeah.
Nope. But
No. Keep your hand down. Keep your hand down there. You're okay.
Go right. Go right. Ready? Down. Top. High.
Get 4 weeks free when you sign up for Uber One for students.
Take your corn yield to new records with Veltima fungicide. Out-yield other fungicides by an average of 7 bushels.
The officers did everything they could to get Christopher the help he needed, but it was far too late. The damage David dealt was so severe that even if medics had been on the scene immediately after the attack, he still would have died. With the intensity...
That's fucked. It's fucked that, like, you can still have medics on the scene and you still fucking die. I don't like that shit. That nigga a bitch. No lie.
of the situation now slowing, detectives had one question that had to be answered. What could have possibly led David to kill his best friend in such a brutal fashion? Something devastating must have happened, or so they thought. Because the more they talked to David, the more obvious it became that this murder was about as evil and ruthless as they could have ever imagined.
I do kind of want to find out from you what's going on.
Put his hands on my throat. You see the red mark?
Red net. Okay. Do you guys both live here together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you and
I
Chris?
just moved in Saturday.
Okay.
He thought I was going to be his prison bit.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Sean, what's your first name, sir? How do you spell your first name?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Couldn't help but laugh.
I just want to make. I know.
No, I know.
Is it S-E-A or is it S-H?
Thank you. It is.
S-H?
Yes.
A. Okay, got it. Do you need... Can I grab your phone for you?
Sir, it didn't release.
I know, I gotta fix that, okay? So hold on a minute here.
Oh, my God.
Give me a second, okay? Alright. I would like to take you down to the PD to talk a little bit more where it's quieter.
What a fucking mountain, nigga.
So, I'm gonna grab your cell.
I don't see one thing of fucking cold water. I don't see that at all. I just see fucking nothing but Mountain Dew bottles open. White people love their soda though. I ain't gonna go with you. What?
Cell phone, do you want your keys?
Please.
You want SIGs to go with you too?
Please.
Is that cool?
6 bumps and phone.
So all that. I tell you what.
And if you wouldn't mind, lock the door. And my little girl behind this.
The fact that David asks to lock the door makes this whole case even more strange. It seems
because you're not coming back, nigga. What the fuck you need your door locked for? You ain't about to come back to none of that shit. All that shit. If I'm that victim's family, I'm taking all his shit. The game that he so desperately liked, all that shit's mine.
Seems like David actually thinks his murder was justified. That even if Christopher put his hands around his neck, stabbing him over 40 times with a machete was the right way to handle the situation.
All right, Sean, my man, we got to get your foot checked out too.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Did I do something wrong, or?
We're gonna go to the police department. So come on along.
Yes, you did something
You
wrong.
stay here,
You
baby.
just killed it.
Yep.
Yo, best friend over
We'll make sure everybody's taken care of here, okay?
Officers would transport David to their station for their one and only formal interview with him. And as expected, he would continue to show absolutely no mercy for his crime.
My name is Matt, and I'm a detective here at the police department. I understand you probably need some stitches. I'd like to talk to you about what happened. And I'll leave that completely up to you, whether you'd like to go get your stitches, then talk to me, or whether you want to talk to me now.
Okay, I'm gonna leave your hand over it, and
No.
so let's just get it over with.
But no, it's completely...
No, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, we know. Jared, well, we can have him step out.
To add to the array of sadistic character traits, David would ask for Officer Brakins to leave the room, who happened to be the only black officer on scene that night. The police report would...
I didn't mean to laugh like that in the mic. My fault, guys. But, bro. And on top of that, nigga, this nigga racist as fuck. I knew this nigga was a bitch. I've been sitting there, bitch. You a bitch for killing your best friend over a video game? Really, nigga? Shit, I mean, unless you... Nah, I feel like this nigga had to be a pro at this game, and his homie beat him, made it to level without him. How the fuck you get mad over Mario? What can you do in Mario besides, like...
would state that David had called Brakins multiple racial slurs and made racist jokes towards him just minutes after the murder had taken place.
Tonight, at some of the shooting thing, or not a shooting thing,
Hustling fan.
floor fan, room fan, picked it up off the base and hit it inside the head with it. And then put the base in my neck, tried to choke me out of it. And when I got up, I collected this.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Floor fan, room fan,
place.
Tonight, at some of the shooting thing, or not a shooting thing,
Hustling fan.
floor fan, room fan, picked it up off the base and hit it inside the head with it. Whoa. Put the bass on that now.
Whoa, either. Okay, because I don't like when females say that shit. I don't like when females say that shit, but like, you know, like when two niggas living together and shit and everything, and roommates and everything, either you just can't afford it or you just want help with the rent, have some extra money in your pocket. Yeah. You can have a roommate as a girl, roommate as a. Long story short, even if you got a roommate, a female roommate, they gonna say you are fucking. Y'all gonna say y'all fucking. But with the guys shit, us as guys, we not thinking that. But females that instantly go to like two guys, yeah, they fucking download this and the third. Now this nigga is saying that this nigga came in there, basically saying he started that shit and hit him with a fucking whatever that shit's called, a floor fed. Why would he do something though? This nigga had to do something or they was fucking. This nigga had to do something to him to make him go get the fan and beat his ass with it. And that nigga retaliated by stabbing that nigga. It wasn't a video game. That shit's a fucking lie. You don't kill your best friend over a fucking video game. Then niggas kill their best friend for.
They tried to check me out, and when I got up, I collected this.
Oh my gosh! Mom! Hold on, guys. Yo. Yeah, I talked to him. He said in 30. Yeah. Yes, my whole fucking shit is killing me. I'm over here on fucking live right now, though. Yeah, I'll talk to you about that later, Mom. I'm on live. When I go there and shit and I get back and shit, I will most certainly talk to you about that. Alright, later, love you. I'm on checking up on me and shit. Making sure I'm handling business and shit. She know her son is a soldier. Alright, let's go.
I know what I did tonight, gentlemen, but the mother put his hands on my throat and I defended myself.
Before I ask you any questions, you are here in handcuffs. Does that still bother you?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
The left.
Left one still?
Yes, really?
Okay, hold on. You want to put a second set in there? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a second set in there so it gets you a little more. Just give me a minute here, okay?
David would demand his cuffs to be readjusted in order to continue the conversation. They would comply and move his handcuffs to the front of his body. But right when the conversation picked back up, David would start to show his true emotions.
There's one gentleman by the name of Todd that, in fact, I don't know his last name, by the way. The second night I was there, Sunday night, Chris ran up on him, and I'm not going to do that to either one because I know what would happen to me, but you know what?
All due respect.
No, I mean, he ran up.
This nigga's story is all over the place.
Ask you any questions, you are here in handcuffs. Does that still bother you?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
The left one.
Left one still?
Yes, really?
Okay, hold on. You want to put a second set in there? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a second set in there so it gets you a little more. Just give me a minute here, okay?
David would demand his cuffs to be readjusted in order to continue the conversation. They would comply and move his handcuffs to the front of his body. But right when the conversation picked back up, David would start to show his true emotions.
There's one gentleman by the name of Todd that, in fact, I don't know his last name, by the way. The second night I was there, Sunday night, Chris ran up on him, and I'm not going to do that to either one because I know what would happen to me, but you know what?
All due respect.
No, I mean, he ran up on him like, get the out of my face, screaming at me, get the because we had to go to the store. Because I wanted to get some groceries. So just bringing in, you know, my share. And
so he the bitch. So this shit seems like a weird ass. I don't know. Way how you making it sound. You bringing up Todd and shit now. Let me find out you killed it. Y'all niggas was arguing because one of y'all niggas trying to fuck on Todd instead of fucking on the other. That's why he was so happy to go to jail. That's why he admitted to it. He trying to live his fucking dreams before he fucking go out this bitch. He said he already died. He said he ain't got that much time to live.
I called Pop and I said, would you mind watching my little girlfriend with my boxer? Yeah. Lily. I'm worried about her, Lily.
We're taking care of her. We got an officer out there that's with Lily, so.
Do not put her down, please.
They're taking care of her.
She's my solution.
Okay.
No, I'm begging.
Okay.
I retired last year because of the cystoma on the back.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the heart to. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
No, sir. No, sir, you don't.
I was going like roast this nigga and everything about like how the fuck you crying over a dog, but you just murdered your best friend. I ain't got what you said. I would too. I ain't got what you. Crazy as fuck. People show that people can't be trusted. That dog's still gonna love your ass though. That dog's still gonna come to you. That dog's still gonna come to you. You whoop it, it's gonna run away. And eventually it's gonna come back. Well, that's the definition of fucking loyalty for real. No matter what they. Man's best friend, I get it. But like shit, yeah. I would cry over a dog. I'll probably save a dog before I save a human. I swear to God. Unless it's a baby. If it's a baby, then the dog gotta go. The dog will understand. But human, you an adult, or like even fucking just above the age of 18, even teenager though. Still, depending on, I'll take the dog for real. I don't even gotta know that dog. I like dogs more than humans anyway.
I lost my wife, my mother, and all three of my dogs all within 3 months of 2008. My next door neighbor walked that box over to me in one hand and said, "You need a friend." And I said, "I do." So I certified her and trained her myself.
Awesome.
And she's in that apartment, but after the stomas appeared, I didn't have the heart to make her work. So I officially retired last year. She turns 12, Valentine's Day next year.
While this has nothing to do with Christopher, it shows that David does have some caring bones in his body. More importantly, now that he's in an emotional state, the detective wants to capitalize on this and try to get to the true reason why David murdered Christopher so brutally.
You see what he did? We're trying to do
swords and somebody.
So when, how did you find the apartment?
He advertised it online. I found it on, if I'm not mistaken, Marketplace.
On Facebook Marketplace?
Yes, sir.
And where'd you move from, sir?
I'm sorry. I'm worried about my little girl.
I understand.
She's all I have. I lost my wife after she passed. This fucker, he was a friend of mine, actually. I just want your two perspectives. I want to see the look on your face when I'm about to tell you what was asked of me. When I told him about losing my wife, this was the worst part. I see it in you're puzzled by it. I said, the worst part of what? Losing my wife? You mean other than losing my wife? The worst part was the last 9 months. Just watching her wither and die when she was not able to even respond. And my best friend was the one that brought all that home to me. 43 years I've known this woman. She's the one that brought it all home to me about 6 years ago. We were talking on the phone, and I said, "Love you, good night." And hung up, and she called me back and said, "God damn it, I'm still talking. What are you hanging up on me about?" I said, "What?" Then I said goodnight. She said that she didn't say goodbye, and it just don't. You said that. Yeah, you did, aren't you? I never got to tell my wife goodbye. Because those last 8, 9 months, she was unable to respond. I didn't even realize I was doing it. But to this day,
Fuck, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I did have a grandpa who passed away of cancer, RIP him. Passed away of cancer, I want to say like 2015, 14, I want to say. I think it was 15 for real. Maybe 16. I'm going to say 15 now. And the nigga, he never told anybody. Like when you seen him, one thing, he was hiding it. First of all, he was hiding it. Nobody knew anything. Nobody. That's why when he died, when he went to the hospital and shit, everybody just like, why he going to the hospital? And then like he passed away downtown, down in Elyria. Yeah, he passed away, and when you see in his body and stuff, we see his body, it was so skinny and so frail. And like how, and you probably wondering like how couldn't you tell like this and the third? No, because he was still the same person. He was just a little bit, fatigued and everything. He never had hair, so. But he's still the same person. Never let on anything. Still whooping ass and shit. He ain't tell nobody. And we didn't know because the fact is that nigga was like layering up his clothes. You know how you layer up your clothes when you gotta go to school and you cold or like in the cold? Yeah. That nigga was layering up his clothes. And his body was so small and frail, bro. That's fucked to think about. Yeah, he know that's fucked. I feel bad for him about that too. Still don't count for the fact about you murdering your best friend over a game. But you talking to your wife and you telling her, all right, good night, love you, and hang up, and she called back and like, you ain't say goodbye though. That's fucked. He said he didn't even realize that shit, because we don't really realize that shit and everything. We don't realize that shit. It hurts the worst when you can't even get him back and you can't even tell him no too. Like you think about it like probably like 5 minutes later, not 5 minutes, it's already gone and it's too late. That's fucked.
when I talked to you on the phone,
You're still a bitch for doing that.
I'm not going to say goodbye.
I'll be honest with you. It's just.
I know what I did.
This nigga would be cool if he.
But I was attacked. So I'm not.
Niggas need to know. Bleh. Niggas need to talk to. I'm not like. I'm gonna say I'm black too. Shit, if you don't got nothing that you can fucking keep you grounded, keep you driving and shit and everything. Me, I have my daughter. That's what keeps me driving. Like, even though she's not with me right now, I have my daughter to keep me going, keep me focused on what I want to do and shit. If you don't got nothing like that, bro, go to a therapist. Go talk.
I'm not comfortable.
Don't put up a fucking ad. Bitch. And I can't even skip this bitch. Oh, okay. It's the longest 5 seconds of humanity.
It seems like David simply lost everything besides his dog. His wife, his mother, and his dog's passing. He felt like he had nothing left to lose. David used Christopher attacking him as fuel to take his anger out on the world. However, despite him willingly pouring his heart out to the detectives, he still feels the need to hold up on his self-defense claims.
At the end of the day, well, he said self-defense. Hey, nigga swung at me with a fucking fan, shit. Let me have, I swear, let me would have had that fucking, my knife. I went to go get that shit. If you know, you know. You don't know.
Fortunately, the detective has some tricks to try and whittle this claim down. He'd first start by getting a recollection of events that led to the murder.
Yeah. How can I help you?
So tonight, like let's, go back to like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
All right. Can you just kind of walk me through everything that led up to this?
I can. About 3 or 4 o'clock was about the time that he had come out. He has
come out of his room?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, he had an Xbox out in the living room as well. Well, he had an Xbox out in the living room as well as in the bedroom, and my PlayStation 4 had just grabbed it out. My thing went running, so I couldn't use my PlayStation, and I said, "Do you mind if I use your Xbox?" "Well, no," I said, "okay." He needs my credit card information for Xbox.
Well, yeah, so you buy your
I'm
game.
just trying to play your console, dude. I don't want to buy shit. Well, it's just $1.
You want to play my Xbox? Pay for my Game Pass. Either he got the gaming Xbox and the fucking, or no, you can leak your fucking account and shit and everything. What the fuck is wrong with that nigga? See, that's that weird shit though and everything. To be honest with you, this nigga have to do something to this nigga so you don't trust that nigga, or like tainted the relationship or shit. Time when people act like this, it's always, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a human being too. Shit, people done it to me and I've done it to people. Fucking shit is tainted and everything. You don't get to like access that full, you know. Or that nigga's just being weird and petty at the end of the day. Right now he seems like a pretty chill, level-headed guy, but then again, that's in front of the police and shit. In front of the police, females, oh hell no, they let it be known. Because females just don't know how to control this shit.
To get you registered. Okay. He needs all my previous addresses and all this. I'm thinking, what the are you doing, dude? I just want to play your console. Is this a recurring charge? I asked. Yes. $1 every month. It was worth. It's on the file. About 3 minutes later, I get an email. You can pull it up on my phone. It's right there.
All right. Okay.
$15.99 a month recurring. The mother.
Oh shit, nigga, I'm an Xbox gamer too. I was about to say, oh shit, I ain't even peep it. Nigga said $1. Nigga was trying to do that, you know, that special. I don't know, it's like during the time, whatever, like the holidays or whatever, they do that. They do a special on Xbox where they have the Game Pass for $1 for a month, and then after that, it's going back to the regular price, whatever you had or whatever. Like you had Ultimate and shit, it's going back to what? How much is that shit? Like $15.99? Yeah, $15.99. Yeah, like you said, $15.99. That nigga tried to get over on him, bro. That nigga said, yeah. That nigga plays the Xbox. He got 2 Xbox. That nigga already knows how it goes. That nigga tried to get over it, have him pay his fucking gold over and over again. Now the friend sounds like
he signed up for the trial and then
Yes, sir.
beat him with the fan.
Shotgun and knocked on his door.
I'll just tell
And
you
you gotta say, I'm sleeping. He says. Really? 5 minutes after you just walk out of the room. Okay. Sleeping. He says. Really? 5 minutes after you just walk out of the room. Okay. I do have, I'm sleeping and strangely, I'm going to say. That's when I came rushing in with the fan and all hell broke loose.
Whoa. How did that?
And you gotta say, I'm sleeping. He says. Really? 5 minutes after you just walk out of the room. Okay. I do have, I'm sleeping and strangely, I'm going to say. That's when I came rushing in with the fan and all hell broke loose.
So was the fan in his room?
Yes, sir.
And he came out of the room?
The fan's still in his room, a couple of pieces. Because he was part of it to try to choke me out.
So he...
The base on it is when he pressed it against my throat. And his 300 fat shot.
I ain't gonna care with you, bro. I thought, you know, usually the victim, you know, especially when they're dead, the victim can't say anything. And like, you know, I get it, because I just did the same shit. I just did the same shit and the same shit I was just complaining about. I get it. The victims in situations don't really be the victims sometimes. Is this one of these cases? It seems like it. Nigga, he bigger than this nigga. He bigger than this nigga. He said 300 pounds. This nigga bigger than this nigga. You could tell. He's making him seem like this nigga looks mean. This nigga's mean and this and the third. He doing some bullshit. I don't know why, but like, chat, I really do believe him. I do believe him. Well, with this shit, he's still in the wrong. But like, he said nigga came in there and beat him with the fan, tried to choke him out and shit. Shit, it's a battle it's battle to the death for real. Huh? Battle to the death.
On my chest.
According to David, once he confronted Christopher about the additional $14 worth of charges, he seemingly burst through his door and attempted to choke him out. Obviously, this seems extremely uncalled for and far-fetched, so the detective would try to debunk this as much as possible.
Alright, but I still believe he making this, unless he's lying. For real, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do believe that both of these niggas was going at it. Both of these niggas is doing petty shit. Both of these niggas. You only get one side of the story though.
So after you flipped him off, what happened next?
Fair.
Smart.
I know you are.
I flip him over on his back.
Okay.
I jump up. He'll take off running. He throws something. I don't know. It hit me in the back of the head, so I would assume either the stem and the base, you know, the fan and the stem, or the base itself that he was trying to choke me out with, something that hit me in the back of the head. I ran to my room because he had already put his hand on. I knew what I was going for. Okay. And I went and died.
And what was that?
It's a kukri. You know what that is?
Is that no? I was thinking a karambit with it. But so no, I don't think I know what style of blade that is.
It's a.
Life doesn't stop when you're getting.
I respect that, man. Like I said in that video yesterday, I can respect the parent going to work with their kids because they don't got nobody else. I like that. You can't. Some people like to crack jokes about that shit, but no, that's real ass shit. You shows that you care. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure you handle your business. Damn. My foot check. Hold on. Fuck. Crack this bitch. Alright. No, I can't do shit. Let's get it. Be back.
Sword machete with a thick, curved blade. All kind of shit like a hammer.
You got that from your room?
Yes, sir.
And
out of its sheath. Because I slept with it the last 3 nights. Because the first night he came in.
This is David's first major slip-up. He clearly states that he managed to get to his room without...
I ain't gonna with you, premeditated. They're gonna get his ass now. That's how you know he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. Now I believe him. You just be honest with you. Some people, me, I'm one of those. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck I need to lie for? Not to the police if you. I mean, I understand, but like shit, me, I'm the type of person that shit, bro. I just want to get this shit over and done with as quick as possible. I don't want to sit there prolong this. I don't want to. If I did it, motherfucker, I did it. Hurry up and fucking let's do this. That's just how I go about it with life. The faster I get that shit done, the faster I can hurry up. And just me. If I was in this nigga's shoes and everything, shit, I'm telling the truth. They ain't got me caught red-handed. Ain't no fucking. Go ahead. If you tell him the truth, you tell him the truth. If he's lying, bro, or he's still trying to get up.
Without Christopher attacking him, yet proceeded to grab his machete and approach him to attack. If he truly wanted to safely de-escalate the situation, he could have easily shut his door and called 911. David had no intentions of de-escalating, but rather to kill. And what he says next would prove this even further.
And then did he come into your room, or did you go back out of your room? And
No, I came back out of my room and met him in the hallway as he was heading to my room. I met him halfway.
Okay.
That's why you saw the blood.
I saw the blood.
There's blood from the hallway all the way in.
So you guys kind of met in the middle between the rooms.
As a nigga that don't snitch, though, I'm not about to call the police too on no fucking fights. I'm not calling the police on no fights. Jump. I'm not calling the police on that shit. I ain't about to make a report. Nigga, this how guys handle it. I ain't gonna count with you. Shit, he using a weapon. I just decided to use a different weapon that can actually kill. That could kill him. He was just trying to kill me.
I shoved him back in the bathroom and said, "You're gonna die. That's what you fucking me on that floor." I'm already done, Joe. From this tool in my hand, I don't give a fuck. But I'm not gonna let him put his hands on my throat and try to attack me. Not without a fight.
So you shoved him into the bathroom, and you.
I didn't shove him. I suppose his goddamn skull. And he fell in there. Because he was running away from me. Please, please, please.
Yep. That's where you fuck up at. Once they start running away, you can't do anything. Which is fucked up to think about it too. Imagine somebody break into your crib and like you break there and you post it up with a gun and everything, and they see you with the gun, and instead of like, oh, did they shoot back or they fuck, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be facing you. Ain't that right? They gotta be facing you. You cannot harm them if their back is turned, even if they were the aggressor. I don't like that. But it shows like, hey, the person was shot. The person had his back turned. He was no longer a threat to you. This and that. The whole time, the nigga could just like do that GTA shit, turn around and equip something out his fucking turn around. You know, like. Or this nigga could have been just. That's fucked up.
Please, I said, I'm not your prisoner.
This was the nail in the coffin for David. His efforts to claim self-defense were meaningless after what he just admitted.
You want to keep talking to prison? You want to keep talking prison? You want to try to punk me out or something? Is that your game? I'm not your prisoner.
So, where was the first blow that you landed?
Towards the end of the hallway, just as you come from my bedroom to the kitchen / Towards the end of the hallway, just as you come from my bedroom to the kitchen / living.
I was in the apartment, so not at his room door, but
No, sir, not at that
as you're
door.
coming in.
Remember that hallway where I went down in my room?
Yeah.
Okay, where that hallway ends, at the beginning of the kitchen / living room area, those blood drops.
Yeah, that's where all the blood was in
That's
there.
where they first got the shit.
And then where did that land on his body? You remember?
First one, I recall, it would be the right hand side of his right.
His right hand side.
And he was facing. He was facing away from you when you said he was recruiting.
He was looking right at us.
Okay.
And it was in your right hand or your left hand? The blade.
The blade?
Yeah.
It was in my right hand.
Okay. So if I had a blade in my right hand and it hit the right side of his face,
Yes, right.
it was a cross.
Yes, sir.
Kind of like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so one was here. Was there a second one?
No, there was 3 or 4.
3 or 4? Were they all the same motion to the same side of the body, or
I couldn't tell you.
after that first one?
After that first one, I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Okay. At any time, did you feel like you had a chance to to separate and get away from him?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
I mean,
What that he's done, down,
or that when you
out for the count kind of thing, or
Yeah, I'm old, guys. Go. Damn.
or when you came out of your room and he saw you had the blade.
oh no, he was still trying to fight.
Okay.
And he didn't go down until I had Zobo on the phone when they arrived. Because I called her. And I said, oh, I'm going to jail. And she said, oh, goddamn, what you do? You gentlemen have been in tussles. Do you stop until they're done? No. I just kept swinging.
And he kept moving backwards?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Look, I'm just telling you. I kept going until it was done.
And you said you picked up part of the fan at some point?
I picked up the fan, yes.
Because that was still somewhere close.
It's all over the bedroom, bathroom,
Yeah, gotcha.
pieces of it everywhere. You saw it.
I saw it, yeah.
What'd you do with the blade?
You want to answer that one? You know where.
I know where it's at. I was sitting on the dining room table.
I left it.
On the dining room
Yeah, on the table.
Was anyone else, was Todd at the apartment when that happened?
He was. Matter of fact, I went back and knocked on his door and I said, Todd, I may or may not have just get that motherfucker piece of shit. He started shaking, quivering. I needed some alcohol and took off. When was the last time I saw Todd?
And that was before we got there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you would move
Todd
your
went
Brian
straight to get the liquor. He said, bro. That nigga ain't even called the police or nothing, bro. That nigga said, I need to go get some alcohol.
Yes, sir.
And Brian's in Arkansas?
Brian, Arkansas, yes, sir.
And I guess, do you have family in Ames or?
I have no family. My wife and my mother was the last in my family. I'm all alone in this world. And I'm dying too, so I don't
want to be like that. I don't want to. It's cool being alone. Shit, look at me right now. I have a daughter, though, that I want to be around in her life. Baby mom's tweaking. Like, y'all know how baby moms get.
I don't give a f. I really don't.
It's scary as fuck to think about.
Because he said you have a tumor? Is that what he said? Sorry to hear that.
The entire, matter of fact, these are the doctor's words, not mine. It's the largest they've ever seen. They don't know how I'm walking around. But it's the same thing with Sarah when they said I'd never use that arm again, too. Mm-hmm. That's the one I used to take that mother head apart tonight.
Do you feel you went overboard tonight?
No, sir. I didn't go overboard. I did what I had to do to get that big fat off of me. He outweighs me by 120 pounds. I did what I had to do.
And this seemed to be all detectives needed as well. It was clear as day. David was a cold-blooded killer. However, as they were about to wrap up the interview, David would make one final chilling statement to everyone in the room.
I'm not sorry for what I've done. I did what I had to do. I hope you gentlemen understand.
Do you need another tissue?
David spared no remorse to Christopher and wanted the officers to be fully aware of that. Unfortunately for him, the judge wouldn't spare him any remorse either, and David Sean Hunter would be
That nigga 10 years, bro. That nigga life. 5 months.
charged with first-degree murder for the brutal killing of Christopher Swalwell. In September of 2021, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He would file for a mistrial later that year, but was swiftly denied by the court.
Damn. That's a good video. Suspicious mom sets up hidden camera, catches son beating cats. I know they ain't talking about the other one. Boiled meat mukbang. Damn. I know Busta Rhymes apparently playing with them. What the Hold on, guys. I gotta get up real quick and check something. Damn. Fried chicken, cornbread, grits, and mashed potatoes. This tattoo stole me. I want to see it. Fuck they mean non-consensual tattoos.
What's the worst tattoo you've ever seen? I'll go first! Clearly this dude is in the process of getting this tattoo on his face going directly towards his lips removed. But how the hell did that get there in the first place? I have questions and I'm really not sure that I want the answers. First off, this looks like prison ink, but it looks like the type of prison ink that somebody forces you to get. And there's only a couple of reasons someone would force you to get a tattoo like that in prison. I promise you, none of those reasons are good. When I was in prison, there was a dude in there that we had nicknamed Dick Wing because he had a big old tattoo of a schlong with wings on it that was on his back shoulder. And the reason that he had that was because they put him in a cell with my friend Matt. And he asked Matt for a tattoo, but Dick Wing didn't know that Matt knew that he was a snitch. Initially, Dick Wing, he asked my buddy Matt if he would put a Celtic cross on his arm right here. And Matt told him, bro, if you put
Sexy ass, so dope, them crazy ass, goofy ass, fucking energetic ass dances and cartoon shit. Missing person. I tried to check my city with the fake missing person. This looks fucking good.
Get real-world experience for the world of music and audio at Full Sail University. Recording, producing.
This is a fake missing person ad airing on actual live TV, and it's just one of 5 ridiculous commercials I'm spending thousands of dollars to make. From running for political office to a fake documentary trailer about me getting canceled. Me and my friends are going to test how far we can push this experiment. Will running these
Bro, this nigga silly as fuck. Hold on, chat. I'm still right here. I just gotta do something real quick. Hopefully I have enough time to do this one. I think I can bust out this quick video. I think I can bust this shit out. Alright, there we go.
commercials make me famous in my city or get me sued? Let's find out. We're kicking things off with a Disney Channel style commercial. We're basically pretending my channel's a sitcom, like it's something you'd see on Disney back in the day. I've been working on my acting chops, so I think the guys are gonna be impressed. I'm Hunter Williams from the Hunter Williams YouTube channel, and my life is a little bit crazy. Disney Channel commercials like always end with people striking poses in slow motion, so we're gonna get some shots of us doing the same.
Just do like dorky dad. Ready?
Come up from the top, yeah.
No. I'm not a Disney
Oh,
fan.
no,
I've been a
no,
Disney
no,
fan. I was
no,
always-
no, no. We're moving to get the next
Nickelodeon,
shots for
but
this
even
commercial, but real quick, let me explain
about
to you
OG
why
shit,
I'm
though.
doing all this. I recently found out that there's a weatherman here in Austin with the same name as me, so I have been on a mission to become the most famous Hunter Williams in my city. Up until now, I've only talked about it here on YouTube, but today, I'm stepping onto his turf. The goal with these commercials is to make sure that when people in Austin hear the name Hunter Williams, they think of me. We're getting the shot introducing Drayton. I'm gonna add like laugh tracks and everything to this one to make it seem like a legit sitcom. It's gonna be ridiculous. We got the shot, so now we're gonna film introducing Ethan. It's just one line, so it should be pretty simple.
What is it? It's just like...
You're so Hunter Williams, and I love making videos with you. No way Ethan gets his first take.
Watch me.
Ethan is maybe the most competitive person I know. As soon as someone tells him he can't do something, he is dead set on proving them wrong.
Ashton.
All 2025, prove everybody wrong. Shit.
Dude, you're so Hunter Williams.
Oh, that
line is so stupid. You're so Hunter Williams. Dude.
Yep. I think that's him. If this is, guys, I will be ending stream. Nope. Oh, this nigga up, bro. Oh, it is. Alright, look. Alright, well. Shut. Good stream. I gotta put on some pants. I only got shorts on right now. Shirt. Oh, fuck. Alright, well. Alright, chat. See you guys in a little bit. When I get back, I'm gonna most definitely go stream. Somebody do come over. I'm not gonna go and stream, so I'll let you guys know. All right, later, bye. What the fuck? End stream, motherfucker.